What's going on, beautiful souls? It's Joseph, and this is part 2 of our Sacred Geometry course. Now, since this is the basics and we're breaking it down, getting this information from a valid source for you guys, so you guys can understand. So, the flatland concept shows how a two-dimensional being could only see simple two-dimensional or one-dimensional aspects of three-dimensional objects moving through the plane of the world that he perceives. Now, the lesson, of course, is at the same is true for us as the three-dimensional beings. We can only see 3D or lower dimensional sections of any fourth dimensional or higher dimensional objects moving through our world. So this flatland concept of our only perceiving small fragments of higher dimensional objects moving through our world opens up new understandings of mysterious spiritual manifestations, of UFO sightings, etc. So I'm sure nothing surprises you guys anymore, right? Alright, so the fifth, the sixth, and even higher dimensional forms are also possible and have already been identified in advanced scientific mathematics and geometric studies. Now, when we see these higher dimensional geometric forms on a flat two-dimensional surface, they appear as a complex grid pattern, the net described in the ancient traditions. So if we add another point to the preceding series of dimensional images, a new point, which would now be in the fourth dimension along an axis shift not perceivable by a three-dimensional person, this would create a fourth dimensional form of which we would only see a shadow of it in our dimension. So, note that the fourth dimensional form at the end of the sequence, when shown in a lower dimensional projection as a flat 2D form, from a specific perspective, looks like a five-pointed star, a pentagram inside a five-sided enclosure, a pentagon. Now, this opens up the possibility that forms in sacred geometry used in ancient spiritual traditions are actually lower dimensional projection views of higher dimensional objects. These 2D or 3D sacred geometry patterns may actually